Warning: before starting this project, it is best to work outside or in a very well ventilated area. Safety first.
Hi everyone, this is Gadget Trish and I'm doing a tutorial on how to paint Barbie furniture. The tools you'll be needing is spray paint for plastic. If you don't find spray paint for plastic, you're going to need a primer with the color of your choice. Also, you're going to need masking tape, string cut about 10 to 11 inches, a mask, and a screwdriver for any furniture that might have anything like little screws to remove. 3 more items I would recommend is turpentine, glue gun, especially if you have furniture with stickers on it that needs to be removed, and nail polish remover. So the first thing you're going to do is clean the furniture. This is old furniture that I had from around 2006, 2007. It needs to be cleaned, so you want to make sure that you clean all of your items. The next thing you want to do is take apart any furniture or remove any stickers from the furniture. If you get any sticker left behind, use glue gun. Okay, let that sit for a second. And then now you have no more residue. You will have to rewash this again, and you're just going to remove any pieces that can come loose. This right here, it's really sticky and it's really embedded, so you're going to have to spray it and let that sit a little bit longer. Anything that's removable, take it off. And you might have to get the screwdriver for certain parts. Let's go back to this part real quick. I will put another coat of glue gun. Let me see, let me just wipe this real quick. One more coat of glue gun. And wipe that off, and then re-clean the furniture. The next thing you want to do is mask off any parts you don't want to get painted. I would suggest 1 inch. It fits better for the Barbie size items. If you use a paint for plastic, there's no need to sand or have priming. Practice makes perfect, so I would suggest getting like plastic buttons just to practice spray painting before using actual furniture. Position the string so that it's barely touching the surface you want to paint, and then just start to spray. Once you get comfortable with practicing spray painting, I will go to the next step, which is using an actual item. You're going to need some kind of nail polish remover because you're going to get some kind of drip marks from the paint, and you're going to have to remove it to make it smooth again. If you're in a situation where you're using a paint that's not made particularly for plastic, then you're going to have one extra step, and that's primer. I got this particular primer at Home Depot. You're going to do the same thing you did in the previous thing. Remove anything that can be removed. So I just want to paint the base, not the candle. I'm going to start from the back side first. Have my gloves this time. Make sure the string isn't touching it, and spray. Let this dry for an hour. While this stuff is drying, I did I already had this dry for an hour. I'm now going to use my metallic spray. And the time is still ticking, so pretty much same principle. Let this dry. If you're not happy with the finish, then what you're going to do is do a second coat. This paint has been drying about 8 hours now. I just wanted to show you some of the things I encountered just in case you experience it. Here, I couldn't smooth out a bubble. I did 3 layers on this to get this glossy leather look because the space is going to be with a leather item. On the back though, because it's really not going to be shown, I did about 1, maybe 2 coats max. And as you see, it's not as shiny. There are some imperfections like a drip mark here. Here I had the most problems and I'm going to have to retouch it. Like here, some of the paint, it just didn't get paint. It's not as evenly coated. I did not want this as shiny, so this is only about 2 coats. And on the top, I didn't perfect it because there's a counter going right on top. Here's a great example of major mess ups, but this will be covered by something, so there's no need to continue painting. I love the front. It looks just like leather. The biggest hiccup I had, though, was with the vacuum cleaner. A lot of imperfections because of drip marks. And unfortunately, this is one of the first items I paint. I didn't practice enough. So I'm going to touch some of this stuff up, remove the masking tape, and then show you what everything will look like once everything's assembled back together. In the event that you take the masking off and you have some paint that got through, I would suggest using turpentine as soon as possible to get the extra paint off. These are before and afters of items that were done using both paint for plastic and just regular spray paint. I hope this post was helpful. And until my next post, Gadget Trish is out. Bye.
Won't you take me to Gadget Town? Won't you take me to Gadget Town? Won't you take me to